Hi everyone, welcome to Monica's Singapore Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken char siu pies. They are crispy and flaky on the outside, moist and juicy on the inside. One bite into these flaky pies with delicious oozy char siu filling will leave us wanting for more. Let's start cooking the filling first. Put in diced onions. Stir fry for 1 minute. Add garlic. Stir fry for another 2 minutes. This is diced chicken char siu. I made a video on how to make this char siu. The link is in the description box. You can replace with pork char siu or fresh minced meat. Put them together and mix well. Sauces are char siu sauce, soya sauce, sugar, and water. We're going to simmer this for about 4 minutes until it is a little bit drier. So after 4 minutes, you can see that some of the water has evaporated. We are going to add cornstarch slurry to make it even more jammy. Thicker and jammy. Something like this. So at this point, we are going to add in toasted sesame seeds. Pour it into a wide container to cool it at room temperature or in a refrigerator for a couple of hours. Now let's make the dough. All-purpose flour, instant yeast, sugar, and water. Let's add a little bit of water at a time while stirring the dough. So the plan is to get it into flaky bits first. Something like this. And then we are going to use our hands to gather all these flaky bits into a smooth ball. So how to do that? We are going to knead this for 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, you can see that it is smoother now. So we are going to rest it for 2 hours. Meanwhile, let's make the oil dough. Add salt to all-purpose flour. And we are going to heat up the oil. How do we know that the oil is hot? So the oil shimmers like ripples in a lake. So then we know the oil is sufficiently hot. Pour this hot oil into the flour, like so. Mix well. And put it aside. Let's take a look at our dough that has been resting for 2 hours. So it looks something like this. So we are going to put this dough on a flat surface. It is highly recommended for us to use the silicone mat, as this mat is very good at preventing the dough from sticking. So flatten it. So we want to roll it out into a rectangle of 60 cm by 40 cm. Okay, so it should be as thin as this, something like this. It helps to maintain the crispiness. So randomly dab the oil dough over your flour dough. And then use an offset spatula to distribute all the oil dough evenly on the flour. So what we need to do then is to roll from the long side into a lock. Then we will pinch the edges together to seal up the lock. So the fatter parts, the thicker parts, you just stretch them a little bit so that we get an even cross-sectional area. So we are going to let it rest for 10 minutes. Cover it with a dry, clean cloth. So after 10 minutes, we are ready to cut these into 12 pieces, approximately even pieces. Take one piece, seal the ends to prevent the oil from oozing out. Okay, fold the edges together so that they meet to form roughly a ball. Something like this. Okay, at this stage it need not be perfect. Okay, so we're going to continue doing for the rest of the pieces. Now this one is our filling. I have rested it for a couple of hours. It has become drier and a little bit more firm so that it's easy to work with. So roll out these each dough into a circle of approximately 5 to 6 inches. And put a heaping tablespoon of filling. Gather the edges together. It need not be pretty at this stage because this will form the underside of our pies. So important is to make sure that it is a complete seal. Okay, pat them down to form a pie shape, like a disc shape. Okay, something like this, and put it aside on a tray that has been lined with baking paper. And let's do another one. So flatten ball, and then roll it out into a circle of approximately 5 to 6 inches. A little bit of oil that oozes out is okay, not any big issue. Just continue to roll. Okay, put in the filling. Then gather the edges together and make a complete seal. Okay, make sure that it is all sealed up nicely. Okay, and shape it into a disc. Put it aside and do the rest as well. Okay, and then put it neatly on a pan. Now we are ready to cook the pies. The cooking is in two stages. The first stage is to fry it 3 minutes on each side over medium heat. The plan is to get it to become golden brown. So we want a golden brown pie by frying it. So we are frying it in batches, 4 at a time. So after 3 minutes, we would want to flip these pies. Can you see how beautifully golden brown the pies are? Okay, after 3 minutes, you can another 3 minutes on the second side, put it on a tray lined with baking paper. So we are going to continue with the rest of the pie. All of them, we'll put them together in a tray. ready for the second stage of cooking. Okay, so we are going to put into the preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 8 minutes each side. So this will cause the pie to become a little bit drier and more crispy. So after 8 minutes, take them out, flip the pies. And then put it back into the oven, same 200 degrees Celsius for another 8 minutes on the second side. So 8 minutes has elapsed, take it out. It looks something like this, beautiful, crispy and flaky. The pies are best enjoyed while they are hot. It is a perfect snack for any time of the day. So what we can do is to try and cut one of them. Wow, so crispy and so flaky, and it is very moist and juicy on the inside, multiple layers. So hope you will give this recipe a try, and as always, happy cooking until we meet again in the next video. Have a very nice day.